So I just watched Avatar 2. I think it kind of sucked. I think the first movie, with all its problems, it's a masterpiece compared to this. It's a total mess. It's all over the place. It's boring. I think they could have easily just cut out a third of the movie without losing anything to the story. Or even visually, it wasn't really as good as the original. And the original had some magical moments. When they showed the alien planet and its beauty, it had all kinds of weird, interesting visual stuff. Here, we did have a few snippets of that, but not even close to the first movie, and nothing really original. There were some attempts to have tragic moments and epic moments, but it all wasn't even close to the original. The characters, too many of them looked the same. You couldn't tell them apart. Even all the villains are in their avatars constantly. There is no going back and forth from a human body to an avatar body at all. We don't see it even once in the whole movie. We just have some of the villains constantly in those bodies. And they basically tell us that they solved death, that they can basically upload someone's mind to a new body. So why should the death be of any meaning anymore? And then later on they reveal that, they found some new material that they're seeking, which can make people stop aging. And I'm thinking, but what's the point if you already have a way to upload someone's mind to a new body, to a clone body? Then why do you even need that stuff? And then the only good part of the movie was the part with the whales, when it suddenly turned into Free Willy kind of movie, kind of like Star Trek 4, Save the Whales. And the only good character in the whole movie was that whale. So if you really want to make a movie about whales, what's the point of traveling to an alien planet to do it? But at least it was done well. That's actually the only good part of this movie, I think. The whole part with the whales. It was just there, I guess, for a message and to try to pull your heartstrings and all of that. So they basically took Free Willy, combined it with Star Trek 4 and with Moby Dick. And Jake Sully was completely castrated, being basically a coward throughout the whole movie. Being a jerk, being annoying, doesn't have any brains to him. The villain is also stupid, kind of going on this wild goose chase for no real reason, except revenge, I guess. We do have an interesting character of his son, who was a baby in the first movie. They said they can't take him back to Earth because you cannot cryo-freeze a baby. So he grew up with a Navi and became like a feral kid. So that idea had some potential, but it also wasn't really done that well. He just stands there for the rest of the movie, kind of helping his dad, but being conflicted about it. At least there is some complexity to that character, but it was so obvious that he's going to betray his evil dad at some point. And the stupidest part is how his dad doesn't get it, that it will happen, that no one watches him to make sure it doesn't happen. So I don't like stupidity, I don't like stupid characters, I don't like stupid villains. He was an awesome villain in the first movie, but here he's just an idiot who just wants to get Jake Sully for absolutely no reason. Even when he knows he's not the one who killed him, he still just wants to get him. And I swear, there's at least 5 times in which he captures all his kids and threatens them so that he will come to him. And then they release them, and then they capture them again, and then again he threatens them, and it happens like 5 different times throughout the movie, and it just got so repetitive and so boring. I just wish they would just kill them already. And most of the audience was kind of begging for the movie to end in the end, and it never does. It just keeps going and going. So I think I do not recommend this movie. A very big disappointment, and I will make a longer, more proper review later on. So that's all for now, and I'll see you next time.